Hello everyone and welcome to the very first video on the channel. Today I plan to just make a quick video on a new set of skate wheels that I picked up today. The Powell Peralta Nano Rats. Don't know if that's going to focus in. This video will just be a first impressions for now, but then I also plan to actually take this a little bit further and do a 1 month, 3 month and year on review as well. These wheels, despite being a 97A in terms of its softness, will feel softer on rough ground, like something like a 93 or even lower, while still maintaining the ability to grip and slide on smoother surfaces like concrete skate parks and potentially wood as well, whilst also maintaining the grip. We'll see how they stack up. So we just got to my local park. It's windy as hell. We're gonna get warmed up, see how these wheels perform just rolling around. Thankfully this park is it's got a good mixture of like smooth concrete, slightly rougher concrete, there's some like crusty ground over there, and like some standard pavement material that you find here in the UK. So I'm gonna put them through the paces and see how they do. Let's do it. That was terrible 50-50. Hell, it's windy as hell here. Hope that's not getting picked up on the mic. Don't get me wrong, that was a bad attempt. I didn't go all the way on, but I think the ledge might need waxing too. It's raining here this morning, so it's a bit sticky, but let's try that again and lock in properly, see how that feels. Okay. So definitely the side that locked in well definitely did its job. Like, it didn't roll over the moment I put my weight on. You can see here I'm pressing on that board and it's just not budging, whereas my old board, not a chance that would happen. Nice. So I mentioned before that this park is quite good for testing out the rough ground skating. So the area that you saw me skating just then is actually a newer part that was added to the skate park, so slightly smoother ground. There's also this older section, which we'll go to right now. Right here, this jump section, so you can see the concrete is, I mean, it's not rough by any stretch, but it's not smooth concrete. And one thing I was finding with my harder wheels, especially when trying to hit this jump box, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to jump over the entire thing, but I was losing my speed quite quickly with hard wheels. So let's see how these do on this slightly rougher ground. They are slightly larger wheels as well, which should help. All right, so what I was finding with my hard wheels before was I was having to pump like hell just to get over this. So we're going to do a nice easy drop in. Maybe a little pump, just see if we can get to the top. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Instantly, massive difference. I barely had to pump at all to get to the top of that jump box. And I can feel on this rougher ground, it's so much easier for me to pick up speed
Like, I'm barely pumping. I'm actually having to slow myself down a bit. These are my old bearings. I didn't stick any fresh ones in. So other than the wheels and the fact that I have a different deck, all other things are the same. I'm still getting used to the size of the wheels. But yeah, definitely a massive difference. Let's see if we can get just a little bit of height out of that. This time I'm going to give it a little pump after the push, after the drop in. See if we can actually get a little bit of hang time. Not going to try to clear the whole thing. I ain't got pads or a helmet, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So it might not be Mitchy Brusco impressive, but I feel like all four wheels got off the ground there, perhaps. And I didn't really put too much effort in. Yeah, it felt good. I think definitely in comparison to the smooth ground, these feel so much nicer. Little seam there, no issues. Whew. See, they're grippy too. Grippy enough to stop me spinning out, but they've still got the slide. I think maybe only one thing I would say, and I have seen other people mention it, is the sound of the wheel scrape, the skirt. Doesn't sound the same, it's not satisfying. I mean, it's not a deal breaker, but I feel like skateboarding is quite like a sensory experience when it comes to being satisfied by the tricks you're doing, the movement, the feeling and stuff. So when something throws it off like that, it's a bit jarring. It's quieter, almost like muffled, like someone's doing a power slide behind a wall made of pillows. That's how I'd describe it, if that makes sense at all. So moving on to the next test is an area that isn't necessarily skate park. It's this behind me. So this is the kind of walkway next to the skate park. It's, I'd say texture wise, it's probably the same as like a close to perfect street spot. It's like it's a little bit crusty, but good enough that you could probably have a game of skate on. So what we're going to try to do is we're just going to do a drop off of this ledge. Nothing crazy, it's about knee high, and I do this quite a lot with my other board, harder wheels, because when my son comes and sits down at the benches, I'll kind of ride over, make sure he's okay and stuff. So yeah, we're going to drop off this and I'll report back on how it feels landing on this kind of surface. See how rough that is. Because yeah, with the hard wheels, I definitely feel the vibration in my feet as I kind of hit the ground and started rolling, especially when I had a bit of speed behind me. So yeah, I'm hoping this will be a little bit of a smoother ride. I'm gonna get some speed. We're just gonna go. I mean, you can hear the sound of it. Woo! Felt really, really good actually. Like the absorption of the impact on my feet down to actually like rolling around on the surface was really good. Let's do another one, this time with a bit of an ollie, and that's not something I'd normally do, but after, especially with a bit of an ankle injury, but after feeling how that absorbed the impact, it's actually given me a bit of confidence to try pop off this. It's not going to be a huge ollie, but yeah, let's see how it goes. Woo! Missed the pop, but yeah man, I'll take that. Yeah, it feels good. No real impact. It doesn't feel super fast over this crusty ground. But at the same time, definitely faster than my hard wheels. If you are looking at this kind of texture, maybe have a look at the 93As rather than 99s or 97s that I've got. Slightly softer. But yeah, I'm impressed so far. So the final test for me now is messing about on transition and coping. I have struggled in the past with like slightly larger wheels, which these are, the 2mm bigger than my old ones, but I'm hoping this like lock-in shape of the wheel isn't going to make coping tricks awkward. So we'll have a couple of axle stalls, maybe 50-50 grinds. It's very windy here today and I'm also very tired, so we'll give these a go and I'll report back on how they're feeling. Yeah, these feel good. I was genuinely a bit concerned that this shape of wheel was going to get me locked up on that coping, make it difficult to drop out. But actually, if anything, it was a bit easier. That could be with the bigger wheels, but yeah, they felt really good. Definitely makes a difference. I think the only test I really need to do now, and this is not my area of expertise, if any, is how the board flips. One of the beauties of these wheels is it has both the lock-in side along here for your grinds, but still has that rounded edge to allow it to flip. So yeah, I've relearned kickflips recently. So let's see if we can land a couple, feel how the board spins. This is a brand new deck as well, so bear that in mind when I fail the first 10 or so. Bit rough, bit rough. Felt good though. I was expecting a bit more resistance. Okay. 2 for 2, I think. Would you count those? Nice. So, what's the verdict on the Powell Peralta Nano Rats? Honestly, I think they're really good. Have I noticed a massive difference in my skating because of them? Probably not. I mean, those kickflips, I've never landed that many so close together. And I don't know if that's just because I'm back practicing or, yeah, I got lucky, or the wheels maybe, I don't know. But the wheels definitely didn't hinder me, which I was concerned about given the extra weight going up in size. But the shape definitely lends itself well to those flip tricks. The lock-in shape, brilliant. I mean, this ledge needs a bit of wax to be fair, but I didn't feel these wheels were holding me back. And when I did lock into that ledge, I was going nowhere. I mean, I might have fallen backwards, but I was definitely not coming back over this ledge. In terms of how they feel on the ground, you saw that drop off over onto the slightly crustier ground, and I gave you my thoughts there. Brilliant. If you are a street skater who doesn't have the smoothest concrete around, some slightly crusty car parks, these are brilliant. For the smooth skate parks, yeah, they held their speed well, they were comfortable to ride, they had just enough grip without being too grippy, and they felt good. The only thing missing is that skirt that comes from the harder wheels when you're reverting and power sliding. But as a trade-off for what I'm getting for these wheels, I think it's worth it. They are extremely expensive. I mean, I paid £65 for these wheels, which is a lot of money, don't get me wrong. But if you are the type that wants to get the absolute best out of your skateboard, these could be worth it, you know? I'm not going to tell you to spend your money, but yeah, I like them. I think once these are fully worn down, I'll get them again. If they last long enough, I think they're worth the money. I'll come back in a month's time and tell you how I'm getting on with these wheels. We can look at the condition of them after, you know, 1 month of skating. I don't skate too heavily, but yeah. Personally, I really like them. I think you might like them too. So if you found yourself enjoying the video, found it useful, consider subscribing. I mean, this is my first video on the channel, and I hope I've not done too badly. This isn't really my style, is the vlog thing. But hopefully if enough of you enjoy this type of thing, then yeah, I might do a few more. But let me know down in the comments if you've tried the Nano Rats or you're considering buying them. If you have any questions on them that maybe I can answer that I haven't quite covered in this video. What type of videos would you like to see? I'm planning on doing some vlogs of looking at different skate parks and a few of me learning new tricks and talking through the process of what I'm feeling, what I'm changing as I'm doing it, and yeah, going from there. So hope to see you in the next video. Consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching.